Now we're going to show you the calibration of the machine. So we've mounted an average wheel and tire up onto the machine. It doesn't have to be perfectly balanced, but you don't want it to be damaged in any way. We'll go to our machine and we'll use number 5 button to select the programming and then hit plus until we get to the number 8, which is our setup. And then we will choose the 5 to enter that. It brings up our password, which is plus, plus, minus, and it puts it into Cal Go, or 0. And once it's in this position, you'll simply close the hood. Once the spin is complete, you'll see that it says Cal 50, and it's wanting you to put a 50-gram weight on the outside position of the wheel. So Tim highlights all of those positions, places his foot on the brake, and then we'll put his 50-gram weight on there. And at 12 o'clock, and he will close the hood. Now you see that the 50-gram weight has moved over to the left side, so he'll remove that weight from the 12 o'clock position. Making sure that it's highlighted all the way up and down. He puts his foot onto the brake and he secures his 50-gram weight at 12 o'clock. Closes the hood to get our 3rd spin. And it shows save and it goes back to 0 and your calibration is complete. What we're going to do is the distance, arm, and diameter calibrations. So in order to do that, we're going to go into our number 5, our gear. We're going to scroll to program 8, where our setup is. I'm going to hit 5 to choose that. I'm going to enter my password, plus, plus, minus. And here's where we had our calibrations that we just did, the 0 calibration. But we're going to scroll one more to get into our ruler calibration. I'm going to select that by pressing 5. First thing I want to do is recognize that this is 0 and the distance arm is in the neutral position. I'm going to accept that. Now it says 200, so I'm going to bring my distance arm out until I can read 200. Once I have it exactly 200, I'm going to accept that by pushing 5, the enter button. I will return it back to the house, the home position. I'm going to accept this number. Now you're going to do your diameter. So I'm going to bring this arm out and it just happens to say 15. And so I hold it here and this is a 15-inch rim, but I could adjust it if it was an 18, whatever size rim I have. Once I have that, I can accept it. And you can see that it saved those ruler and then it goes back to the calibration for the ruler. You can hit 4 to go back, to get back out of the menu, and of course stop to get completely out.